Hey, what's going on, everybody? On my lunch break at work. I'm gonna get off a little bit early today, so I'll have a chance to do a riding review on those Outlier pedals finally. I'm sick and tired of looking at them on my bike in my garage, just hanging out. I have a friend that's gonna meet me there. He's about the same size as me, maybe a little skinnier, but I'll get his first impressions on, looks alone, maybe allow him to ride my bike. We're gonna ride this trail that had some recent work done. I haven't rode it in over a year, so that'll be a new trail for me. Get to test those pedals out. The trail's really steep. A lot of people say the juice isn't worth the squeeze on an analog bike just because it's so steep, the climb. But it's gonna be the perfect opportunity, new trail, new pedals, get my friends' impressions. And so this is where I work. Real quick, I'll show you where I get to work. When you work in a place like this, is it even really called work? Yeah, anyway, I love my job. Stay stoked. Let's go home, swap those pedals out, and go for a ride. Okay, let's magic these pedals off. And let's magic these pedals off. Now let's magic the new pedals on. All right, we got the pedals switched out to the down arrow. We're gonna take this bike for a ride today. These cranks are 165 millimeters. It's gonna be interesting. First ride. Outlier pedals. All right, let's go. Let me change my shoes because these aren't gonna work.
Hey, what's up, man?
What's up, dude?
Hey.
All right, we got the Outlier pedals on. We're at Harmon Canyon. What do you think of these pedals, dude, just by looking at them, bro?
Look like you're gonna get your foot stuck in it.
They're crazy, huh?
Yeah, they're cool though.
Okay, first ride. We'll see, dude. Super grippy, I know that. Dude, they feel like there's a lot of pedal under my foot,
Yeah.
Like super, like good platform. Wow.
Good.
I did ride them around in front of the house with flip-flops on.
Oh. Go right through?
Just because everyone's all, oh, dude, those things are just gonna kill your shins. So I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna ride around in flip-flops and see how they feel.
Yeah.
Because the pins are pretty tall, dude. They're like a 1/4 inch almost. Pretty much 1/4 inch.
Yeah.
Pretty gnarly. First impressions. Wide. Wide. And your foot, once you have it in that position where you want it, it stays. Super, super good platform. I was having troubles with this hump at home when I was riding with my flip-flops. But it was because of my flip-flops, I think, have a funny soul to them. But you shouldn't be riding these in flip-flops anyway. But yeah, so far, loving them. And I really don't notice anything like different. They just feel like a bigger, more stable pedal. All right, how many miles do we got? I'm dying, dude. I've never fully climbed this. So people say there's a mandatory walk section that's so steep. But anyway, all right, Outlier pedals. I'll show you them in motion. They feel really good, really good. And like I said, these cranks are 165 length. So that little drop in the pedal, I'm not feeling it. When we go downhill, I'll definitely give you my impression. Nathan's behind me. He has a GoPro too. We're gonna share the footage. I'll probably let him go first. He's faster than me. But I do want to get some footage of these pedals, like when I'm coming downhill, and then we'll switch, okay? You don't care about getting a KOM, do you?
No, I do.
Okay. He's already got it, so he don't care. Yeah, this isn't really downhill. I mean, sort of is. But like I said, these pedals are super, super comfortable. I don't feel the hole in them at all. You don't feel the middle's missing or anything like that. That's not my bike. There's 2 bikes coming down. You want to try this bike for a little bit, just to get a feel for it. I'll let Nathan just give her a whirl, see what he thinks. What's up? You're on video, bro.
Hey guys, what up?
Yeah, hell yeah. Right on.
Enjoy, guys.
Nice. Okay.
That was a sick jump.
That was a good jump right there. You got some air. I don't know if I got it on camera, but honest opinion, dude. Just I don't care if you lie to me. You know how to. You've rode this bike before. Look at these little Bontrager pedals. Man.
Like 20 bucks.
That's seat all the way down, so.
Cool.
What are you, 6'1"?
6'3".
6'3". Oh, okay, I'm 6'1". Man, my goodness. Definitely not in shape. This is some steep stuff too. But these pedals, oh gosh, I don't even notice like any difference. Like I said, they feel just really good. That's just in the climb. All right, let's just shut up and get to the downhill.
Yeah.
What's up, man? Hey, can I ask your honest opinion?
What's up?
What do you think of these pedals?
They're cool. Let's go through them though.
I just got them, dude. Outliers, self-leveling. They got huge.
Titanium.
They're 70-75 aluminum. One-sided, so you don't hit your bottom. Anyway,
Sweet.
they're crazy, dude. I'm just testing them out. See if I like them. They got crazy shape too, so breaking them in. This is my first time up this trail. That's in a long since I rebuilt it. Yeah,
Stoked.
steep.
Yeah.
We're gonna.
It's harder to climb than I used to.
Yeah, do the fire
when you
road.
Go around.
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, easy. Don't crash. Say a prayer.
I am recording.
Cool.
I just did a weird beat. Wow, these berms are nice. Here comes the bike. All right, 2 of us. Thank you. Right on. Got down 4 minutes. Whoa, shoot. A lot of little jumps. That's cool. Woo, loose. Wow, my feet are just staying planted in these things. It really feels like I just roll my heels down and I'm locked in. Super stable. Like on the corners, I feel like I can control my rear from sliding out. Just digging in those heels. All right. Oh, I did see a bike. Okay. Go, man, go. Right on.
There you go. Woo.
Okay, good?
Yeah.
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 Wow. It's crazy because some of this trail's familiar like that,
Yeah.
but the rest is not.
Nope.
It's totally different.
Ooh, that was sketchy.
Okay. That's kind of a funky jump into a turn. Okay.
This is actually pretty fun.
Yeah. Dude, my feet are like stuck.
Yeah?
Yeah. Kind of sucks if you put your foot wrong.
Yeah.
Oh! Shit. Sorry, dude.
You're good.
Yeah, love these pedals. Okay. Dude, my feet are like stuck.
Yeah?
Yeah. It kind of sucks if you put your foot wrong. Then you're like, oh shit, I got to reposition, but that's with all pedals. Whoa, shit. Sorry, dude. Which way it went? Oh, okay, yeah. So that right there. Go ahead and get in front of me, dude. Here we go. Try to keep up with Nathan. There's no way. This kid is fast. Whew. Whoa. No pedal strikes. Not that there's really anything to hit here, but there you go. Woo. Nice. Woohoo! That was fun. I can really hang on in the corners with these. I can really feel that. In the corners, I just tilt my heels down because the pedals, your foot is below the center of that axle, so you're below it, your center of gravity. So it's almost like you could push into your pedal. You know what I mean? Instead of being on top of your crank, you have less of that. It's almost like you're toppling over with a regular pedal, but with these, you're like this the whole time. So, at least that's how it felt to me. Anyway.
That one spot you almost fell right there?
Yeah.
Uphill?
Yeah.
Dude, almost went over the side.
Dude, you're right behind me. All right, so these pedals, there's nothing wrong with them. Once your pedals do find purchase, which they do very easily, it's hard to like unplug your foot from your spikes and reposition, because when you go to lift up your foot, you can actually feel that your shoe is stuck, which is a good thing. So yeah, these pedals, insanely grippy. They give you so much support and control. I personally don't feel the hole, dude, at all. But yeah, you can see where my foot is riding. I kind of have them on the outside of the pedal, They're both kind of like that. But dude, I think they're worth it. Not a gimmick at all. Not dangerous at all. Nothing wrong with them. This is just my first ride, so many more to come. So yeah, good stuff. Real world review. Love them. All right. Lift my foot. I don't know if you can hear it. Did you hear that? My foot is like stuck.
I heard it.
Stuck on the pedals.
It sounds like it's really digging in.
Look at that.
Grippy, grippy.
Super, super grippy. Dang. No pedal strikes. I'll show you the bottom when we get to the parking lot. I didn't hit anything. And these are pretty long cranks, so. Stoked. There he goes. He's going for a whip.
Hit my booty.
He got it. Hit my booty. Woo. All right, let's examine the bottom of these pedals. Not a scratch on them. They're still rocking and rolling. Check the other one out. Beautiful. Look at that. All right. Just got done with the ride. You know what? If I could afford it, I'd put those pedals on every bike I own. I swear to God, I'm not sugarcoating anything. I'm not getting paid for this, nothing like that. These pedals are that awesome. You can dig your heels in, like on the corners, your outside heel, and you know, you have your foot tilted. And honestly, dude, I was not using my brakes as much as I normally do. I can really, really feel those pedals just, you know, helping me dig into those corners and just stay stable. Just nothing wrong with them at all. There's nothing bad I can say about them. But yeah, I'm just giving my honest opinion. I'm gonna go home right now, edit the video, and I just thought, you know, it's fresh right now on my mind, the ride I just did. I am stoked. And if I could afford it, I'd buy them for all my bikes. They're that good. All right, first ride, time will tell. But yeah, first ride impressions, A+, 10 out of 10. And if you do own a pair and you've tried them and you don't like them, that's totally fine. Totally fine. I totally get it. They're not for everybody. But yeah, if you haven't tried them and you're talking crap about them, you know, just shut your pie hole because you do not know.